The Lagrange Legacy Archives, number 1004. The Commencement Supply Transport. Relevant items. 1. Large-size Supply Transport Development Project. Stargate L001AB. Construction Supporting Scientific Research Engineering Report. 2. Department of Strategic Command, Herman University. Research on the role of large-size supply transports in space military. 3. Dawn Standard Military Technology. FSV-830 Tech Prototype Origin Research Project. Category: Engineering and Technology. Value rating: B. Description: mankind once put countless efforts into building the gigantic Lagrange Gate. Project Otherside was one of the ensuing highlights. It was a system-level project that drove the technological demands and developments of thousands of industries, including high-energy warp drive, construction, logistics, spatial architecture, and many others. The Mega Supply Transport was just one of the products of the project. The initial builders stuck to searching for suitable resource zones locally around Uranus L4, constructing harvesting and refining facilities and factories to produce the necessary materials for the Lagrange Gate. As the project progressed, it depleted many small celestial bodies of their resources, and it became increasingly difficult to produce building materials necessary for many structures and core components. As a result, raw materials had to be shipped from as far as the Kuiper Belt and nearby solar systems, which could take up to decades. This created the demand for greater construction efficiency, so that R&D of the Mega Supply Transport has been put on the agenda. The design project was undertaken by the Jupiter Energy Development Corporation, JEDC, affiliated with Terran Sphere. On the foundation of mobile industrial platforms, the researchers have miniaturized and civilianized space mining and manufacturing systems, thanks to advances in synthesized materials derived from Project Otherside, hence making targeted supply possible, providing the technological basis for the Mega Supply Transports. The engineering design for the Mega Supply Transport showed it to be a behemoth 2,500 meters long, 55 meters high, and 124 meters wide. During its development, the Stargate's progress and logistics were met with further obstacles and delays, and the ship's design was modified for a greater load. Eventually, after more than half a century of R&D, the first prototype was completed in the shipyard in Europa's orbit. At its christening ceremony, its massive size inspired much awe. It was likely the largest civilian interstellar ship ever constructed, given the technological level at the time. A journalist at the ship's christening wrote, "It bears our sheer longings into the deeper space, and I wonder how our descendants will see what we have done here today, centuries from now. By then, maybe we are already traveling to and from distant systems via the Lagrange Gate. Or maybe this massive undertaking never manages to bear fruit. Anyhow, I expect them to believe that our generation have left no stone unturned to embrace the immense galaxy. This ship is our starting point, our very commencement." It was near the end of the Great Navigation Era. The skepticism and conspiracies regarding Project Otherside were spreading on the Earth. Cynics believed it to be nothing more than a great scam and insisted that humans should stay within the comfort of our solar system. While the report titled Our Commencement sparked wide discussion within the Terran Sphere, which ignited the population's passion for space exploration and construction of the Lagrange Gate. The journal, Our Commencement, and Calling from 4 Light-Years Away evolved as the spiritual support for the pioneering literature at the time. And this is how Commencement, the name of the mega supply transport, came from. Once the Commencement was deployed to assist in the Lagrange Gate construction, other supply transports of varying sizes and classes were also researched and put into development, which drastically improved the logistics efficiency of Gate L001AB. Once the first Lagrange Gate was completed, a ship's cemetery was set up beside the Europa shipyard, just where it's born in remembrance of the contributions made by the Commencement and other supply transports. After centuries of services, the Commencement officially retired hereby. Till now, it is still a popular scenic spot in the Terran sphere. Large-scale supply transports also played major roles in the new Gold Rush era and were ubiquitous across countless systems. However, their roles were evolving as time goes by. At the end of the Sacrum Chu Imperium era, as the situation became increasingly intense, an upcoming Great War was regarded inevitable by Alliance forces. Supply transports were then modified to accommodate hangar bays and basic weaponry at the cost of their functionality as pure supply transports. In this case, the concept of the support ship was born, for their load capacity and maintenance capabilities, which gradually became an indispensable part of any armed fleet. On the other hand, it wasn't the end of the Commencement's journey just yet. In the Interstellar War, the emerging extinguishers, greatly lacking both ships and power, developed the FSV-830 prototype, a high-speed tactical support ship based on the designs of the Commencement, which was soon put into production and deployed to battle. The Commencement was supposed for exploration and rebirth, never for war. I only wish that the FSV-830 could return to its noble roots one day and take us back to the golden days when we worked together to build the Lagrange network, wrote a journalist on the day of the FSV-830 prototype's christening, remembering what he felt when he read Our Commencement as a child.